Belarus, a nation that is not really talked about that much in the Fuhrerreich mod, but I can actually make it very overpowered in Hearts of Iron 4. So now let's start this game and turn Belarus into the greatest Grand Duchy of Lithuania anyone has seen. So first, the army. I'm just gonna put them in Minsk. Focuses, we cannot do a focus. And research, I'm just gonna get the boring engineering. 3 civilian factories, I'm just gonna build some civs. And that's about it. Mills or production, just make some guns, and then just build a stockpile of support equipment. Time for me to now let the game run. And now my glorious leader has died, and now I can bypass the focus half. And internal conflicts in the government is the home guard that should be blamed, and time for me to now approach Germany. And after that, I'm going to start strengthening the BNSP by gathering peasant support. And now Germany has been approached. I'm now going to pass populist policies. Alright, and now populist policies have been passed. I'm now going to get public speeches. And time for it to now get the People's Militia so that I can strengthen the BNSP's power. And the People's Militia is done. I'm not going to make accidents happen. And now since we have made accidents happen, I'm now going to actually consolidate state assets so that I can get one factory. And one factory is very good. Speaking of political power, I'm going to get newspaper propaganda, and then of course strengthen the BNSP. And I'm also going to gather peasant support. Alright, time for me to now study the Home Guard, which will give me 100 political power and more Valkism support. Oh my god, and now Poland has become a military state. And now Home Guard has been studied. I'm not going to wait for a decision to pop up, and focuses, I'm not going to invite driven industrialists. Or actually, no, I'm just not going to do a focus, because there's not really any point of doing this focus, because it doesn't really do anything, and plus I can also save up some political power also. And now the BNSP has secured control, I'm now going to hire an army chief, and time for me to now bypass this focus, and time for me to now get a new economic plan. And basically, what I'm going to be doing now is that I'm going to try to fix up my agrarian traditions, and then also get rid of the London stock market crash when it hits me. Alright, time for it to now get the industrialization of Belarus, and now we officially have Black Wednesday, which means that we have the London stock market crash. And boy, is this bad. Plus this equals hell. Agrarian traditions plus the London crash equals your economy is not going to be functioning. And now the industrialization of Belarus is done. I'm now going to start the land reform and start fixing up agrarian traditions. I'm time to now expand a hardware plant so then I can keep fixing up my agrarian tradition spirit. And focuses, I'm not going to get the Malajet machine tool plant. Alright, speaking of focuses, I'm now going to subsidize the agricultural sector and start fixing up the London stock market crash aftermath. And in focuses, I am now going to nationalize key industries so then I can keep fixing up my economy. And I'm also not going to lower exports. And now since key industries have been nationalized, I'm not going to invest in hydroelectricity so then I could get infrastructure and a factory and a dam in one state. Alright, now hydroelectricity has been invested in. I'm not going to expand farm to city connections. And now farm to city connections have been expanded. I'm not going to modernize agricultural tools. Alright, and it's time to now increase food exports. Alright, now food exports have been increased. I'm not going to end the economic catastrophe. Alright, and now the economic catastrophe has ended. I'm now going to start working with the Germans, just so I can improve relations with them. Alright, and now work with the Germans is done. I'm now going to get a Stachelpack trade so that I can get some more factory output, because who doesn't love factory output? I'm also not going to extend conscription. Alright, now the Stachelpack trade is done. I'm now going to get arsenals of the state, and research, I am going to get better computers. Alright, arsenals of the state is done. I'm now going to get contracts with the AEG. Focuses, I'm now going to now loosen labor law so then I can strengthen the Belarusian economic plan. And now the labor laws have been loosened. I am now going to get it's time to now get a metallurgical plant so then I can start making some steel. And then, of course, I'm going to improve Belarusian production of weapons. Now look at that. The war has started. The Second Great War has started. Look at that. And now it's the Germans, the Netherlands, Hungary, Yugoslavia, Greece, and the Ottoman Empire up against France, Italy, and Romania. So hopefully I can get a nice start on this war. So first I'm going to send an attaché. And then after that I'm going to improve relations so then I could increase my chances of them saying yes. And now it is time for me to get the Königsberg Conference and just hope that they agree to my territorial ambitions. And I'm also not going to send volunteers to them just to increase their opinion of me, since I do want them to say yes. So time to now give the German Reich one volunteer Belarusian division. And Trip's probably gonna do absolutely nothing, but at least it's gonna show that I sent some support. Alright, speaking of my division template, it's not that good, but I can make it better. The average Joe infantry division. I'm also not going to make better artillery. And I'm also not gonna remove this anti-air, because I don't have the industry to make anti-air. And let's see what I could do with this nice solid infantry block. Now I've deployed 11 more chunky divisions. And I'm also not going to prepare a second collab in Russia. So now the German Reich's opinion of me is 170. And it's not even maxed out. Come on, say yes. Come on, I don't want to end this run, please. Which means that I can now get dreams of Livinism. I'm so happy it's not even funny. So you know what? Claims in Ukraine. But the question is, how the hell am I supposed to get access to Germany? So you know what? Time for you to now demand Lithuanian lands. And finally, I am now a legitimate Belarusian nation. That's amazing, I guess. Speaking of my chunky, glorious army, I'm going to put them, of course, on the Lithuanian border. And just hope that the Polish say yes. Alright, I'm also not going to deploy more divisions under a nice, big field marshal order. And after that, I'm going to reorganize the front line again with 26 huge infantry divisions. Wait, how am I supposed to get a bigger unit limit? Alright, so now I got a chunky force, and let's see what the Lithuanians say, or basically the Polish say about this. And thankfully I have another collab government being prepared in the Soviet Union, because after when I go destroy Lithuania, Poland, and Ukraine, they're gonna be next. Time for me to now get some claims in Ukraine. Since it's now time for... Ooh, look at that, and now I have border access to everyone. Alright, so now it's time for me to now send some troops. Who should I send them to? Oh, actually Romania, because Romania looks weak. They look so weak. Just look at their bled out divisions. So if I can just go all the way over there and crush them, that's gonna be nice. But look at this. Belarus now has Lithuania under its control, which is good. And I'm also now going to start getting some claims in Ukraine. And now the Belarusian military has arrived, which means that I can now start defending, and then after that, go kill them all. Now die! Alright, time for you to now go destroy the Legion of Romania. I'm also not going to get service by requirement, since I don't have a huge core population. Only 5 million people. And I'm about to completely destroy Romania. Or you know what? Or I'm gonna scrap the offensive inside of Romania, and I'm going to go to Italy instead. Ooh, I see a breakthrough right here, and then encircle a huge portion of their armies. It's time to now get liberation from the Red Menace. And Ukraine says no. So you know what? Instead of Italy, screw Italy, I'm gonna go to Ukraine. Since if they're going to say no, fine then. I will destroy them indefinitely. And then after this focus, I'm going to get the Grand Dukes, and then I'm not going to save up political power so that I can integrate the territories. Since the Germans are doing generally well, like, now they're about to break through Belgium, which means that they'll be able to break through France. And they're stupid. Oh, wait, no! So France doesn't have a national line? Oh, no, but that's... yeah. They have a mini national. Let's see what they did! Thank you, Germans. Germany's what? Memel? Fuck you! Germany, I'm in your faction. Why would I give up Memel? Why? Why? Like, so be dead ass here. Why? Alright, so you know what? Alright, so I'm gonna declare war on Ukraine and see what happens. And we are getting brutally assaulted. That's for sure. We are getting brutally assaulted, and I'm not gonna have everybody join this war. Join the war against Ukraine. Well, at least I'm now just holding off the Ukrainians, at least, so then I could actually go attack them later and destroy them completely. I'm having to now shoot down some Ukrainian men, along with getting... oh, seriously, I can't get the Grand Dukes because I need all Russian territory, all Ukrainian territory. Seriously. I guess, so... I guess I could just get education desecularization, and they also refuse, so... the Russians will be next too. Alright then, stupid Russians. Oh my god, and the Ukrainians start another offensive, which is being literally repelled by more competent Belarusian forces, and now Poland's gonna get brutally destroyed. And it's gonna join in this war. Join. Call to arms, join wars. Destroy them, Dressler, destroy them. While I'm holding off Ukraine. Oh my god, and just look at how bled out the Ukrainian forces are. I wonder how much men I shot down. So Ukraine. So I've shot down 42,000 Ukrainian men for 1,000 Belarusians. Alright, that's fair. And now education desecularization is done. I am now going to get German officer training. Yay, the Germans are finally doing something. Yay. What's happening in France? Ooh, a breakthrough. What's happening in Romania? They're getting destroyed and breakthrough. I like me a breakthrough. But I don't know why, but the Ukrainians are still hitting, even though I've like shot a lot of their men. So I just have to now go exploit this, and I cannot. That's sad. But at least I'm shooting down Ukrainians. That's good. I don't know, that's the second collab government done, so I'm not gonna send my spies into Ukraine. Oh, and thank God Germany is finally destroying Poland now. Look at that. The breach into southern Poland. Come on, just break through Sebeniko. Ooh, I just broke through. Or the Germans just broke through. Yay. So, you know, so I'm gonna send my troops down here, and I'm gonna try to punch these people out. Come on, march. Alright, time just to now keep the attack going, just so then I can encircle 2 Ukrainian divisions. And focus is, I don't know what I'm gonna get. Formalizing the Belarusian armed forces, and it's time to now get rid of these divisions. Kill all of these Ukrainian divisions, while I just keep holding off their offensives. Wow, Poland's doing well, but I hate the fact that they are doing well, but I'm pretty sure I know why. The Germans have way too many fronts to control right now, and since they're only like the major power, they're pretty much the only ones that are able to support troops. And right now they cannot support troops. So now this means I gotta lock in and try to win the war in Ukraine and destroy the Ukrainian armed forces. Yay! I'm having to now go cut off their supply. Good enough. Ooh! Now I can solidify an encirclement. No, bastards! Don't you dare ever counterattack my forces ever again. No! This stupid horsey just had to go there. Stupid horsey. Alright, so you know what? German equipment. Just give me some guns. Ooh, another tile to advance in. God damn it. Here? God damn it. Ooh, look at this. Blast them out. Just completely, utterly blast them out of that tile. Destroy them. Come on, march. Ooh, an encirclement. I love encirclements. They taste good. Kill the fool. Come on. Alright, and after that, just have 1 division to defend if they counterattack. Come on, man. Kill them. Yay. All of them. Massacre them until there's no more troops left here. Alright, research, I'm going to improve infantry equipment, and Poland's getting destroyed, but still aren't destroyed yet. But at least I got a Ukrainian encirclement. Oh my god, and now the Germans are starting to advance into Italia, or into Pizza Land. Wow! You see this? That's 16 Ukrainians dead. Or 16 Ukrainian troops gone. Just wiped off. So you need to commence my offensive into Poland and Ukraine now, since at this point Ukraine's screwed after when I destroyed like a huge portion of their army, and of course in that encirclement. And it's time for me to now get Belarusian nationalism, and Poland's getting destroyed. Ukraine is getting destroyed. Everyone's getting destroyed because of Belarus. It's time to now get better support weapons so that I can shoot down more troops. Look at that, Belarus risen from the ashes. Look at that. So Belarus has now risen from the ashes as probably one of the new superpowers of Europe. Well, not really as a superpower, but just a power. An actually competent power. And look at that, I have now taken Kiev away from those incompetent Ukrainians. And now begins the end of Poland and Ukraine once and for all. Now I'm about to probably encircle the entire Polish army right here. Alright, time to now hopefully capture Vinnytsia. And time to now redraw my front line. Draw it into Poland also. Push. In every single direction. But all I just need is Lvov. So then I can actually get some kind of initiative against the Poles. Alright, and time for me to now get economic mobilization. Ooh, encirclement? Aw, damn it. I thought that would be an encirclement. Finally, so now Poland's getting destroyed. Romania's getting somewhat destroyed by Hungary. And Ukraine's getting destroyed by me. So look at that. Now this war is finally turning into our favor now. Oh my god, and their stupid little last stand's not gonna do anything at this point. Ooh, a little push into Poland. Oh my god, just look at their overextended armies. Wow, just look at that. They're incompetent, overextended armies. Alright, now we have encircled a portion of the Polish army. And now it's only inevitable that they die off. Look at that. A nice amount of Polish troops gone. Alright, free mills, I want guns. Research, I want production? No. Advanced machine tools, so then I can get some more production efficiency cap. 2 very different things. Ooh, I can try to push these guys out and then get another nice encirclement. And yep, Poland's getting wiped out slowly, but surely they're all dying. Focus is, I'm going to cooperate with the AWE, and then after that I'm going to commence the campaign to destroy all Polish forces here. Destroy them. Oh my god, all of these Polish troops are so close to dying, it's just that my troops don't have enough org to finish the job. Ooh, Ukrainian encirclement. Who doesn't love a good Ukrainian encirclement? Plus, I'm now starting to breach Moldavia, along with, of course, Eastern Ukraine. I'm time to now destroy the Polish forces once and for all. Since I'm pretty sure if I just dedicate my attacks here, then that means that I'll get a nice encirclement, destroy it, and then severely weaken the Polish army so then I can get my troops there and then kill this incompetent Polish Republic. Speaking of my offensive, I'm going to put one into Romania, put one into Ukraine, and then go. And then encirclement, kill it. And now the Germans are about to brute force Warsaw, while I'm about to brute force Ukraine. Time for me to now get status of the Home Guard. And now Poland's dead. So it's going to take everything east of Poland, like Białystok and Lublin. So I'm just going to take the Ukrainian territories. And you know what? I want to secure Lublin also. And Przemysl. Come on, give me Lublin. Oh, I can't have Lublin? Oh well. Forfeit and leave. And now look at that. Belarus has gotten a bit more chunky. And now it's time to destroy Romania. And of course Ukraine. I know a Polish state has been made under Szeptovsky. That's something. Alright, it's time for me to now push into Bucuresti, whatever. Well, first I'm going to secure the coast, and then after that I'm going to march into Bucuresti. Damn it, there's a troop there. Alright, mills, I guess I could make better artillery. Like, I don't even know what I'm manufacturing anymore. Die, Ukrainians, die. You do not deserve to be a part of Europe. You deserve to be subjugated. Alright, and then now there goes one more Ukrainian division, and Romania's getting destroyed from all sides. From the Transylvanian front to the Moldavian front, Romania's getting destroyed. Oh my god, and finally, the Germans are now breaching into France. Yay! Finally about to hopefully win this war. Wait, who did they declare war on? Oh, Latvia. Seriously? Why Latvia? I don't got time for Latvia. Ooh, but I got 2 divisions. Go. And how about I train up some more? Maybe, like, more. Follow it up with more conscription? Damn it, I can't conscript more people. What is this? Look at this Romania getting destroyed, carved up from all sides. The state of Romania is gonna die. The fate of Galicia? Integrate it. Białystok? Integrate it. Alright, time for me to now expand the Belarusian railways. Come on, just kill them! Just take Ploiesti. Come on, please. Take Ploiesti so then I can get rid of all these troops here. Take Ploiesti. Yay. And now it's time for me to now assault Bucuresti. Or just get rid of this encirclement first and then kill the rest. Alright, time to now go kill that one division. Keep those divisions bogged down in Sumy. And then after that, just keep going. Ooh, and now look at that. Germany's winning the war in France now. Italy's a stalemate. Romania we're winning. Ukraine we're winning. And France is slowly crumbling. Holy mother of God. Why is Bucharest not falling? So I'm not going to make this encirclement die. Alright, now the Belarusian railways have been expanded. I'm now going to open new universities and make sure that my country knows how to read. Oh my god, and now we're just about to now take Brussels. Come on, just tighten on it already. These Romanians are gone. All of these troops are gone. Oh my god, look at this. Brutal, fatal encirclement of around like Romanian divisions. Just brutal. Brutal. Oh my god, just look at that. Very nice, glorious Romanian encirclement. We still haven't pushed and taken Ukraine yet. Okay. First, I want to kill Romania. Kill them first, and then I can march into Ukraine, and then march into Russia, integrate my territories, and then call it a day. Yay, they're winning the war against France now. They're about to take Paris, and then hopefully it's going to be the end. Damn it. Damn it. So now I lost Bucharest, and now I'm about to take back Bucharest. And now I have Bucharest, and I'm now going to get rid of 7 Romanian infantry. Kill them all. It's time for me to now go take Bucuresti. What the? Wait, who's Czechia war with? Oh, Ukraine. Oh, damn you Russians. Alright, so now at this point Ukraine is screwed, but I'm pretty sure I have all my claims under control. I am pretty sure I have all of them under my control. I just, at this point, gotta finish them off. Focuses, I don't know at this point. A sugar plant. Let's get another factory. And now Romania's capitulated. France is crumbling. Italy is slowly falling apart. And now it's the end of the Continental Entente. And then after that, we will do the last march on Russia and call this run a day. Alright, time for me to now go kill Zaporizhia, and Ukraine is dead. So I'm going to try to take everything. Or to try to take at least most of the territory. No, screw you, Russia. You didn't fight for crap. I deserve everything. Even Sevastopol. Yay! I've taken everything. Now all I need is just Russia. Alright, so now I'm gonna send my troops into Italy, go finish off Italy, and then go kill France, and then destroy Russia, proclaim the Grand Duchy of Lithuania, and call this run a day. Okay, so we got a little Russian war now between the Russian Empire and the Soviet Union. Alright, now let's see what I can do about Italy. Ooh, division. I like that. Pin. Go take this tile. Go encircle Venezia. Yay. Let's go encircle Venezia. Nope, you're not reinforcing crap. Oh, damn it. I can't march anymore. Ooh, I can march here. March. Damn it. I cannot take crap anymore. I try to do a little breach, but I don't got manpower anymore. Plus, I cannot get my conscription law. People's army is decent. The new Belarus. Oh, wait, what's... I thought every time I'll improve my army a little bit. And hopefully the Germans can go wipe out France, because I don't got manpower to do anything like this. Yeah, so now I've taken another tile. Now march. This will now be the end of Pizza Land. Oh my god, I just fully encircled Venezia. Alright, it's time for me to now go march into Bologna. Reinforce it. No, I can't reinforce it now. Alright, so I'm gonna do ambusher and just hope that works. And march into this tile. March, please. Oh. Yay! Alright, and now I have secured the Venetian encirclement. France is, of course, falling apart. And hopefully we can just go invade Russia and call this run a day. Because that's what I want to do. Destroy Italy and France. I just hate the fact that I have a very small core population. And having a huge army to field without, you know... Ooh. Wait, marching tile and I cannot march. God damn it. Alright, so I'm going to disband 4 divisions and see if that does anything. And there goes my manpower. Look at that, I have done another glorious Italian encirclement. So you know what? Massacre them all. And now the Soviets are about to go conquer the Baltics, or then maybe even me. Oh wait, no, not me. Good. Since I'm not waiting for Germany to do their little shenanigans, it's time to now go kill these encircled troops in Milano. And then after that, just go march south and get rid of the Kingdom of Italy. Yes, and finally, another Italian encirclement done. And I think it's only inevitable that France will capitulate. Wait, come on, just go encircle Nice, you Greek olive eaters, go! And there goes more troops. Yay! Yes! Destroy Pizza Land. I don't have manpower. What am I supposed to do without any manpower? Oh my god, I need manpower. Bro, is there a way to get manpower? I need manpower, god damn it. Pierdole. Where's my manpower? No. Bro, I just cannot get the Grand Dukes for some reason. I could go get my army and then go declare war on the Soviets, but 9 times out of 10 I'm gonna get destroyed. So I'd rather have ourselves win this war first and then go get rid of Russia, so then the Germans have like their entire military freed up instead of like just to hold off Russia. So now I just gotta wait for Continental Entente to capitulate because I cannot do anything because I got no manpower. I don't know, there goes another French encirclement. I'm now going to fortify defensive positions and then just hope that the French die. And I have taken 109,000 casualties, and I'm already out of manpower. Well, isn't that nice? So, you know, I'm gonna disband another portion of my army. 4 divisions. And there goes my manpower. It's completely gone. Yay, and they're all dead. Well, not they're all dead, but they're somewhat dead. So, you know what? I'm gonna take Romania. Or just some parts of Romania, I guess. Yay! And now I have little bits of Romania now. And now Italy's about to be dead, and then I could finally go invade Russia and proclaim the great Grand Duchy of Belarus-Lithuania. And it's only 1940, which means we're doing pretty well. Like, Latvia has been partitioned. That's something. Maybe wondering why the hell I'm saving up all this political power, and the reason why is because when I get the focus the Grand Dukes, I'm pretty sure it's gonna cost political power to integrate territories. And of course I want to integrate all of them so then I can get the maximum amount of manpower. Alright, time for me to now get... Oh, you're just gonna at this point just like not do a focus. Because at this point like focus is pointless now. It's pointless. And honestly, I'd rather use those 10 days just so we can be using the focus the Grand Dukes. And Italy's dead. So that means that we have now pieced out Italy, which means that we are pretty much at peace now. Except we're at war with Italian Cameroon. You think I give a crap? I'm gonna send my troops to freaking Russia. No, Russian Empire, no. Or Germany. I'm gonna go declare war like right about now, so you better get your damn troops over here. So you know I do it when my troops get there. Plus I'm also gonna put my spies there so that I can get some extra defensive buffs because we all know the Soviets are gonna keep attacking until I crumble. So 1 in Moscow, 1 in Latvia, and 1 in Smolensk. Time to now go declare war and just hope that we survive. Come on, Germany and Hungary and whoever, just send me some damn troops. Go. Rush the troops. Send the Axis forces over here since I gotta win this war. Or else I will never become the greatest Grand Duchy of Lithuania. Oh my god, I need more war support? Bet. Service propaganda? Wow. Yay, man. Fate of Romania. Give me a damn... Ooh. A loyal Romanian state. I'll take a loyal Romanian state because then that'll free up 43,000 people to join the damn army. Oh my god, and now just look at all these mass assaults happening. And then look at all my divisions just reinforcing the front since I don't got manpower to train any more divisions. So... Alright, so now at this point, I just gotta help my allies just attack the Russians at this point instead of just defending. Like, guys, just get some more reinforcements and start attacking already. I hope this is gonna be the end of Russia. I just hope. Well, at least Crimea is getting breached and some other areas here. And look at that, and the Mountain Republic is also contesting Russia. And Bohemia is crumbling. Alright, so I'm just gonna commence an all-out offensive at this point because I want my claims back. And I still cannot get the Grand Dukes because Russia, well, the thing is, I don't got claims in Russia, but well, the thing is, I don't have my claims in Russia, so now I need help from the Germans and my own forces to go kill Russia, or just at least take claimed territory so that I could actually proclaim the Grand Duchy of Lithuania. Oh my god, and finally, I think it's not going to be the end of Russia now. Because sure, I got no men. Or at least I gave some more territory to Romania, which is going to free up my garrisons a little bit. But speaking of occupied territories... Civilian oversight. Well, the thing is, which one uses like least amount of garrisons? Or no garrisons, since I don't care. Or actually, no, brutal oppression. So just how about wow, 226,000 manpower. Hey, no, sure, just put them on no garrison because look at the amount of manpower that I have now. I can now send all of these troops manpower. So look at that, all of this manpower being slurped up into the army. Look at that, glorious Belarusian forces getting manpower. This is a real sight to see, guys. And I still cannot get the Grand Dukes, that's fine, because I'm not absolutely destroying everyone now. And I'm aware that you're saying, oh, your buildings have been sabotaged. I don't care. Because right now, I need manpower, not functioning factories that I can't even control. Come on, I just need Smolensk. Give me Smolensk. Alright, so I'm pretty sure if I get Smolensk and Bryansk, I think I should... Oh, then I also need full control over Rasone. Come on, all I just need is Smolensk. Give me Smolensk. Oh my god, just look at this glorious Belarus. Seriously? Oh wait, no, it's because I don't have full control over Rasone, which I am about to have full control over Rasone. Plus, I also need Smolensk. Bro, why do I not have Smolensk? I pretty much have everything else except for Smolensk. Give me Smolensk. Alright, time for me to now go destroy the Russians in Smolensk. Kill them all. Just kill them. Go. Kill them. Attack. Come on, first attack them immediately now. I just cannot win, can I? I cannot win Smolensk? Really? I can't win Smolensk? Come on. Grand Dukes? God damn it. What other claim do I need? Oh, great. So now I need Kaluga too? This is stupid. And I need some full control over Smolensk. Bro, what are these claims? I hate these. So I need full control over Kaluga, I guess. Oh my god. This is just so bad. I just wish I was able to become the Grand Duchy of Lithuania right now, because I can become it, but I cannot become it because the thing is I don't got claims, or I haven't conquered all of my claims yet. But I'm pretty sure with every single encirclement of the Russian forces, they will get weaker and weaker until the point where I can just brute force them and they will die a miserable death. Oh my god, and now Finland has joined the Stachel Pact, which will now open up another front against Russia, which means that I'll now have more territories to take away from Russia. Come on, all I just need is full control over Smolensk and Kaluga. Wait. No, I still cannot do it. Wait, it's because I need these tiles. All I just need is just these tiles right here that are part of the state of Smolensk, and then after that I'll become the greatest duchy of Lithuania. And then after that I'll become the grandest duchy of Lithuania. Ooh, encirclements? Ah, no encirclements, but at least I'm making solid progress. I'm making progress here, and I think I might be able to do it. Why can't I do it? What claims do I not have? Except for Smolensk. Well, I feel like all I just need is Smolensk. All I want for Christmas is Smolensk. For the love of God. Oh, okay, by the way, I know it's still October, but I feel like everyone's jumping into the Christmas season. I don't know why. Please tell me in the comments why. I'm punch him out. Brute force them. Get out of there. Come on. I did it. Wait, so right after this encirclement, I can become the Grand Duchy of Lithuania. Yes, it is. What do you mean by that? What other claims do I not have, man? What other claims? What? Jesus Christ, bro. Which claims do I not have, man? Which claims? Tell me right now, because I don't know. Oh, everyone's about to become rebellious. Brutal oppression. I think we're actually supposed to actually own it. as a part of our own territory instead of like Russian core territory. So then fine, then die. I have 2 collabs, which means 20% or less. Really? Ooh. Oh, I can still prepare a 3rd collab. Alright, so you know what? The last collaboration government to make the Russians surrender once and for all. Oh, look at that. This Belarus is really chunky, but we're still not the Grand Duchy of Lithuania yet. But at least at this point, we're just getting a huge land grab. Oh my god, and now Sweden is now at war with Norway in 1941 of August. Now we have taken Moscow, and Leningrad has fallen too. Amazing. Plus, I'm also happy that Turkestan and Mongolia are also at war with Russia, so then they can overextend their forces even more. Oh my god, I'm about to fully encircle Saaremaa. Now, finally, now Saaremaa has been fully encircled and destroyed by Stahel Pact forces. Oh my god, I have no clue why, but Russia's still not surrendering because their capital still is still in Narodograd. How much division does Russia have? 149 divisions, or 157 divisions. Just keep it at that. And I'm pretty sure after this encirclement, it's gonna get way smaller there. The Soviet-Russian army. Oh my god, and now we got the Nordic War. So Sweden against Norway against Finland against Sweden. Alright, time to now go murder 1 Russian horse. And then after that, I'm gonna go march into Narodograd with force attack. Yes, and now I have taken Narodograd. I'm so happy right now. So when will they capitulate? And yep, that lag means that they're gonna capitulate. Damn it, that was just Czechia? What the hell is Soviet territories? Oh my god, what? Oh. So I guess that's our claims? Oh my god, and now we have finally became the Grand Dukes. Which means I'm pretty sure I now have all of my claims. Look at that. Belarus is looking pretty great now. And I'm pretty sure we now got a little peace deal with Russia. And now look at that. I'm pretty sure Belarus is good. So after when I become the Grand Dukes and integrate all my territories, I will end this video gloriously and happily. Alright, and I'll get that. The coronation of Vytautas. And now we are Belarus-Lithuania, led by none other than Vytautas, and I can finally integrate some states now. Alright, how long? So for 30 days, I'll be able to core a lot of territory, and then after that, I'll call this run a day. But now look at that. Now we are the magnificent Belarus-Lithuania, and I'm going to say that we have actually made Belarus into a major power. That's for sure. And it's time for me to now release all of my non-core territory, like in Ukraine. Oh my god, and I cannot release countries. But now look at that. I'm going to say that I have made Belarus great again. Of course, we have made the Grand Duchy of Lithuania, of course, greater. So, like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Thanks so much for watching, and see you all next time.